little ditty about Jack and Diane. Because FAU plays tonight and Miami plays tonight, I'm wearing this shirt, this University of Miami shirt. This is an old one because it's Under Armour logo. And it's green at St. Patrick's Day, which is why I pulled it out, because UM's playing at St. Patrick's Day. The shirt's green. Can you see what's on? Because this has a little UM FAU tie-in here. This is a great little story. The little white stripes here on the top of the shirt. You know what that is, right?
Yep. You got little boy.
That is Howard Schnellenberger's autograph. So
I saw it earlier.
This was when I started on WQAM. It was 10 years ago, right? So this is 2013. And we decide, it was me and Zach Krantz, Victor Bermudez, Shay Tab. It's the four of us. And we decide, Andy King was the program director at 560. And they say, who do you want to be the voice of your show? This is back when radio shows had budgets. Who do you want the voice for your show to be? And I was like, okay, I want someone that's recognizable, but's got a unique sound. We thought about Michael Irvin. Decided to go with Howard Schnellenberger. Raspy, we got that coach's talk, the late, great Howard Schnellenberger. So we hire him to be the voice of the show. And we're going to do our first recording session. So this is in like March of 2013. It's 10 years ago this month, because the show started April 1st, but we had to do all the imaging and stuff. So he comes to the radio station. I wear this shirt. I had just bought it, and it was like $50. I was down at the UM bookstore. I remember it. I was like, do I really want to spend $50 on a t-shirt? And okay, why not? I'm starting a new radio show, and so I spend like $50 on this shirt. I wear it. Now, Coach Schnellenberger's at FAU at that point, but obviously deep ties to UM. We go in, we do the recording session. He does. Do you have any example? Do you have the would you cut off your pinky toe? That's the only one that you might have in the system. We had him do a whole bunch of different, you're listening to the Mark Hochman Show. Zach Krantz and Shay Tab and Victor Bermudez.
So it's this is a rejoin. So okay. you're gonna hear our bumper at the beginning, but you
get a little bit of Schnellenberger in there.
You're listening to the Hoch and Crowder Show.
You're listening to a show that's a live potato.
Loaded potato.
What in the hell does that mean?
That's an actual that was actual from the recording session. You hear me off mic. I go, now you're gonna say this show is a loaded potato, and he goes, this show is a live potato, and I'm like, oh, loaded potato. He's just like everything. He was like, what is it? Like half the stuff that we're doing, So anyway. It's like 2 hours of recording. Yep. And he had his assistant bring him there. He was already getting up there in years. Anyway, I'm wearing this shirt. It's got the 2 white stripes. We're saying goodbye. I remember we're in a hallway at the old 560 studios. We're saying goodbye. Coach, very excited to have you on board on the show. We were going to do a recording session once a month, Very excited to have you on the show. Today was great. Thanks so much. And he says to his assistant, he goes, you have a Sharpie? And I like, it didn't like, I didn't really register. And the guy, of course, had a Sharpie because, I'm sure Howard's autographing stuff when he's around. Yeah. And he says, nice shirt there. And he grabs me and he like takes it and he kind of sits me down, like pulls me down into a chair. And then, let me put it closer to the camera so people can see it.
Yep. Howard Schnellenberger
pulls me over, and before I realize what's happening, he's autographing this shirt. And I remember, I was like, because I've told the story before, I'm like, I don't think I wanted that. I don't like, I liked the shirt.
Yeah.
And all I'm going to end up having to do, if I wash it, it's just going to become a mess of Sharpie. And if I don't wash it, everyone's going to go, what is that in the white stripe part? And then I'm going to have to tell this long story. But I didn't really have a say in the matter because he sat me down and he just kind of stretched it out, so that he could get a good signature on it. And he's like, there you go. Thanks, coach.
Hey, Hawk, just a little pushback. His name isn't Bo Nix. It's Howard Schnellenberger. You could have argued at some point.
I don't think I could have. I don't think I could have.
You were scared a little bit.
Oh, I still tremble just telling the story. I was like, I really remember him, like, because all of a sudden it hit me. He's about to write on this shirt I just spent $50 on.
You still got it, man. That's good. And you know what? The story is enough in itself. It's better than the $50.
Yep. I miss Coach Schnellenberger. I miss his voice on the show. It was fun for a few years. Then the budget ran out, and then we were back to Ron St. John or whoever was doing it.
And then this is the first time you told the story since he passed that I can remember. And it means a little more. Like when I saw you in the shirt, it means a little more. See, Coach blessed you, and you didn't even know.
Gave me a lasting memory.
Yes, that's
memory.
awesome.